Hello.
Hey, hi, welcome.
I'm not just a little stitious, I'm superstitious.
His jokes are starting out bad, so we know what we're in for tonight.
Tomorrow's Friday the 13th, and so that means, it means all sorts of superstitions are going on, right? According to the Stress Management Center and Phobia Institute of Asheville, North Carolina, more than 80% of high-rise buildings do not have a floor, number 13. Did you know that? In the United States.
Didn't know that till we researched it.
And the vast majority of hotels, hospitals, airports, they avoid using the number on rooms and gates.
Really?
You ever been in a hotel room number 13?
No, I haven't.
There's probably a couple, but it's not very often. Hi, Selah. There you go.
Hi, Mary Lou. Welcome.
Researchers estimate that between 5 and 10%, maybe even more, of the U.S. population has a fear of the number 13. Ooh. and even more, a fear of Friday the 13th.
Yeah, you hear it so much, whether you want to be afraid of it or not. There's just a little trepidation that goes along with Friday the 13th.
So, in fact, that will result in financial losses in the excess of $800 million annually.
Really?
Yep.
Wow.
Because people don't get married on Friday the 13th. They don't travel. They sometimes skip work. Lots of loss. Did you skip work today? No, you were working.
No, I was working really hard today. Hi, Laura. Welcome.
So that's what we're doing. Superstitions today. We're talking about superstitions and not just stitions, but superstitions. Not just Friday the 13th, but all sorts of them. And
okay.
But to get started, Ida, why don't you take a moment and teach people 2 words they'll never use?
I love how I get to do this.
Oh, what do you think? Here you
go. Okay, so there's 2 words that we're going to talk about. One is the fear of 13. So it's it's a really sweet word. Triskaidekaphobia. Triskaidekaphobia. Fear of 13.
Triskaidekaphobia.
Oh, sure. You say it so fast. Triskaidekaphobia.
Well, when I hear you say it, it's easier.
Oh, I see. Okay.
Triskaidekaphobia.
So everybody say it after me. Triskaidekaphobia.
You don't have to say it. Nobody's saying it at home. We're the only ones saying it.
I bet they're saying it. I like to believe they are.
All right, you going to do the other word?
Yeah, let's do fear of Friday the 13th.
Yeah.
Paraskiva decatriophobia. Paraskiva decatriophobia. Paraskiva triadecaphobia. Fear of Friday the 13th. Oh my, what a words. Makes me want to break into that, supercalifragilistic, but, to put it to a song, it might be easier. Paraskiva. I don't know, whatever. Anyway, we'll never say those words again. So
we're going to take a shot at trying to, we're into demystifying and destigmatizing things. So we want to demystify and destigmatize superstitions. If you'll notice, behind Ida, she's sort of underneath a ladder. Mm-hmm. That's a big no-no. And I don't know if you can tell, but that's an umbrella, and it's open inside behind me over my head.
Which is making me really nervous for some reason.
So we're going to do a little experiment on superstitions, because Ida's under the ladder. Mm-hmm. I'm under the umbrella. I opened the umbrella.
Yes.
And
you're never supposed to open it.
And we're going to play. And you all theoretically are not sitting under ladders or umbrellas.
We hope not.
So we're gonna see who wins the game. There's going to be 2 games going on at the same time today. There's crazy rules of the way this is associated, but
never have we been so prepared.
The hosts
and unprepared.
The hosts are playing against you guys.
Yes.
So here, let me show you our setup. Here, see, so right here, this is the uniquely the same viewer, and so when you score a point, you're going to get a what do we call these things? An indicator. You're going to get an indicator in your cup, all right, like that. Over here, this is for the hosts, for Ida and I. We'll get one in our cup. At the same time, Ida and I are going to be playing against each other because we want to know whether the umbrella or the ladder are worse luck. That's the idea. Anyway, we're gonna get some evidence on which is worse. But here's the best part of the game. There's a chance at the end of tonight's show, someone is going to have a pie in their face. Now it's either going to be you all, or it's going to be one of us.
I love you all out there, but I hope it's you.
So if you lose, you have to put a pie in your own face.
That's the way it goes.
Sorry.
Okay.
But if we lose, we will give you evidence, because that's why we're playing against each other, because we're going to play against each other, and whoever loses gets the pie in their face.
Yeah.
Except we're playing a superstitious game, so everything is sort of upside down. We're trying to demystify things. So the losers will be the winners, and the winners will be the losers. So actually, if you win the game, you get the pie in the face. Okay? Everybody got it?
Let's just go forward.
It doesn't matter if
All
you
right.
got it or not. So here's how it's going to go. I'll show you the rules here. First, I want to give you the background. There's something called the 13 Club, and I'm not even sure I have my write-up for the 13 Club. So I'll just have to tell you off the top of my head. Yeah, I didn't print out my write-up, but there was a club called the 13 Club. There are actually 4 different presidents that were part of the 13 Club, and they had the exact same goal that we do. They wanted to destigmatize the 13th, because they just want to say, that's sort of silly. And so to go to the 13th Club, they met in room 13 of a pub, of a drinking establishment. They met in room 13, and to get into the room, you actually had to go underneath a ladder to get in. And there was a sign that said "Death to all those who enter," or something over the sign.
Death to those who enter.
and yet there are 4 presidents of the United States who are actually part of this 13 Club. So you are now an official part of the 13 Club
With us.
And so that's what we're trying to do. We're going to try to demystify, because we're going to talk about superstitions, and if you want. One of the things that we could just do the whole way through the show, see if you could think of a superstition that no one has thought of yet.
Yes.
So throw a superstition out there. Like what would be one? What's one on a superstition that you think of when you think of a superstition?
Step on a crack, you break your mother's back.
Oh, that's a good one.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So, because that one you learn as a child.
Okay, so you can't do that one. So step on a crack, break your mother's back. Ida's got that one. You got to do. So just put another one. We're going to start to list them, and during the breaks and things, we'll talk about different superstitions. But here's the game itself. We're going to have 6 games of chance. Hosts versus the viewers, and it's also going to be Ida against me, like I said. And the last game that we play, the 6th game, will be worth double the points. Okay. So we've got tiebreakers and all sorts of things like that in place. And the loser wins. In other words, if we win, which means we lose, one of us will bury our face in the pie. All right?
I don't want to.
So the pie has an object. We're going to make
mind.
the pie right in front of you, and one of us is going to. That's all I got, Ida. Ida.
Thanks.
That's all I got, Selah.
The dog's down there begging.
Those names that end in A.
Uh-huh.
All right, so let's play
go.
our first game of chance. Our first game of chance, penny flip. You know how? So here's another one. Find a penny, right?
Find a penny.
Yeah.
Pick it up.
Find a penny, pick it up, right?
All day long, you have good luck.
Yeah. Mm-hmm. So and particularly if it's heads. Some people, if it's tails, they don't pick it up. Isn't that true?
Yeah.
No, I get that.
It's only good luck, I think, if it's laying on the ground and it's heads up. That's good luck. But I think tails, you just walk away from it.
Okay.
Okay.
So in honor of that particular superstition, we're going to play a coin flip game.
Okay.
And the way it's going to work, very simply, we're going to flip a coin, an online coin, and if it's heads, the audience wins, and if it's tails, the hosts win. So if it's heads, we'll put an indicator over here. If it's tails, we'll put one over there.
Okay.
Right? But also, we're going to flip a second time between Ida and me, and we'll make a decision on who wins that.
All right.
Okay? Some baseball players will not step on a foul line. It's a good one.
That's a good one.
That's a good one. All right, so here we go. So let me bring up the
okay, guys,
bring
good
up the
luck.
heads indicator. Here we go.
Heads, the audience wins. Tails, we win.
Here we go. So there it is. So when I click this, it's going to flip. In fact, 138 million people have flipped this. I've gone to this website and clicked this button. So I'm going to go in there and click on it. You ready?
Ready.
This is between the audience. Heads, the audience wins. Tails, we win. Here we go. I don't know if you'll be able to see it flipping, but it does flip. Here we go.
Oh, heads.
Heads.
It's heads.
So the audience wins that one.
Audience.
So yeah. So let's put that one. So put that one in the audience. That's the uniquely the same. Now you and I need to flip one.
Okay.
Okay. You ready? So here's one. Here's a flip for us. How's this one? How's this one work again? Heads is for Ida.
Yeah. So let's get heads. I'm rooting for heads.
I want tails. Tails, tails, tails. Yes!
Oh.
Winner, winner!
I don't know. You're the one that's controlling that.
Okay, so right now,
that spinner.
The audience is ahead, and I'm ahead. Right?
And I'm the loser.
So
the
far, you're the loser.
Win.
That's how it'll end up.
Okay. Then that's a good thing.
Yeah, you wanted that to happen.
Yeah, okay.
All right.
He's explained this to me numerous times. I still don't get it.
It's pretty hard. It's pretty hard. Pretty hard to get. All right, here go round two. You ready for round two?
Ready.
Keep putting your types of superstitions that you know about there.
Yes, we want to see your superstitions come up.
All right. On cue, Ida and I, we're going to demonstrate for you. So Ida and I are going to play first this round.
Okay.
On cue, we are either going to say a 1 or a 2. All right. And then we're going to add up the number, and if it's odd, you will win, of course, because odd makes sense. And if it's even, then I will win.
Okay.
Okay?
Something tells me that was an insult, but I'm not sure.
Odds or even. So you're going to pick a 1 or a 2, and here's how it's going to go. Don't do it this time, but I'm going to go 1, 2. No, I'm going to go ready, get set, go, and then you number.
Okay.
All right?
All right,
so
I'm
go
ready.
Ready, get set, go, number.
All right.
All right, here we go. You ready?
Yes.
Ready, get set, go,
1.
2. It's odd, so you win.
Is that good?
No, it's not good. Okay. Well, of course it's good. Winning. Okay. So far the ladder and the umbrella are pretty even.
Okay.
All right. Now we're going to do it with the audience. So don't type a 1 or a 2 yet, but I mean type it, but don't hit enter yet.
Type your number, but don't hit enter.
So here's how it's going to work. We'll tell a story, and so we'll give it like 15 seconds. But you can't monkey with the numbers, right? The first number you put in is the number we're going to count, and we're just going to add up all the numbers of the people who put one in. We don't have many people watching, but we have a few. So so why don't you and I throw a number in too?
Okay.
All right. And so get your number. Do you have your number typed in? So you're supposed to type a number. Please type a number right now.
Number 1 or 2.
But don't enter it yet. It'll be the same thing. I'll go ready, get set, go, and then you'll hit enter.
Okay.
Okay.
I'm excited.
So here we go. We think we've got some people. Everybody have a number in? Do you have your number in? All right. I think I've waited long enough.
I think so.
Okay. And you're going to say a number too?
I am.
Okay. You ready? Ready, get set, go. 2.
1.
We did the same numbers again. So ours is odd so far, so it's 3. So now we'll just wait.
Okay.
What superstitions did you learn about when you were getting ready for the show?
Well, there was one that was a little disconcerting. It was about putting mirrors on opposite each other. So it's a superstition if you put a mirror opposite each other, that it opens a doorway for the devil. So I will always check my mirrors to make sure they're not facing each other. That was a weird one. I don't like it.
Did you know that the way this whole idea of a number 13 probably came to be a negative idea is because of there were 2 different situations. One is Greek mythology, and one was the Christian story of the Last Supper. And so there were 13 guests, and in tradition the 13th guest was Judas Iscariot. And so that's why 13 is a bad number. That evolved into 13 being a bad number. And I don't know if you know, but the Sumerians, you see, it initially developed a system that was based on, instead of 10, was based on 12. And so that's why we have 12 months of the year. That's why we have 12 hours in a day. There's 2 sets of 12 hours.
Yes.
That's from that same thing. So 12 was sort of considered to be like the perfect number all the way back in Sumeria. And 13 then was the warp of that. Okay, so now we're going to count all our numbers. So we had 3.
And there's 7 here.
7. They have 7 total, plus we have 3, which is 10. So the number is even. And let's see what our rules say.
Even. Oh.
Our rules say if the audience total is odd, the audience wins. If the audience total is even, we win. So
and
that
winners are
that
losers.
means we win. So here we go.
Okay.
Now you're on a roll. Now we're 50% of the way to getting a pie in somebody's face. All right, so
hopefully it's the audience pie face, but because everybody has one.
Yeah.
There's no.
So it's all even up.
All even.
We've done 2 rounds. Nobody's got an advantage. We don't know who's going to get the pie yet, but I promise you, it's not going to end up with a tie. I've structured the game so that ties don't happen in the end. All right, game 3.
Oh, okay.
Game 3 of 6.
Okay, roll of the dice.
All right, we're going to roll the dice this time. So, this one's real simple. We're just going to roll the dice once.
Okay.
Okay, and it will either be a 4, 5, or 6, in which case the audience wins. So if it's a high number, the audience wins. If it's a low number, you and I win.
Okay.
Right? But if it's an even number, you win.
Okay.
And if it's an odd number, I win.
Got it.
All right, we can come back and review the rules after we roll it. So let me switch us over now to the dice roll. Okay. We do have a couple of interactive games that we're going to have you interact in. Right now I'm just clicking buttons, but here we go. Let's bring up the interactive dice. All right, and so they're just going to hear us while we do this, Ida. So I'm going to start the dice rolling. You can let it roll as long as you want. You say stop, and I will stop it. And whatever number it is, that's the number we're going to go with.
Okay.
So
I have the power.
So let me bring it up. All right, we're ready for you.
Okay.
Let me get it started. There, it's rolling. Anytime you want.
Stop.
It's a 1.
It's a 1. Okay.
All right, so the rules are, it's a 1, so we win.
Okay.
Which is not good, Ida.
Oh. I keep thinking winning is good, but okay.
We won that one. And if it's odd, I win.
Oh. Oh. This is good.
Yep. So at least you see you have 2 ways to lose.
I just don't
2
want
ways to not get a pie in your face.
I don't want to get a pie in my face. We have one viewer who has been wanting a pie in the face for a long time.
Yeah.
So you know who you are. So.
Yep, this was inspired by one of the viewers saying,
That's
we got
right.
to do it a long time ago. We got to have a pie in the face. So this is the game.
Oh my.
This is the game. All right.
I'm ready.
Okay. So now we need an audience representative. So if there's somebody who would be willing to be a representative, we're going to play a Clover game. And basically the way the game works is very simple. There are 2 envelopes. One of them has a 4-leaf clover in it, and one of them has a 3-leaf clover in it. And Ida is going to pick one of the envelopes, and it will either be the 3 or the 4-leaf clover. I think I have it over here. I do. So, so you will pick either the 3 or the 4. But we need an audience representative. Who would be willing to be that audience representative?
Which one
Could
of
you
you
just
will
say that you'll be
up?
an audience representative for this? We're going to need an audience representative later too. So, and so what? So once we identify somebody, you say I'm willing or whatever, and we'll pick it. We'll pick it out.
Okay.
So I don't know if you know, but in Da Vinci's Last Supper, that actually is trying to portray the moment that Jesus said he was going to be betrayed. And there's a real interesting detail in it that right next to Judas Iscariot, the salt shaker has been knocked over. When Jesus said that he would be betrayed, in that moment, in Da Vinci's picture of it, he knocked the salt over. He was so...
Yeah, I never even noticed that till we researched that.
And that's the background for why we take salt
and go
and throw it over our shoulder.
Interesting.
So
salt. Far nobody is stepping up to volunteer to be the audience representative.
We need a volunteer. Who we think Mary Lou is watching. Mary Lou, are you watching and willing to volunteer? Would you say you're willing to volunteer? Or someone? Would somebody say come forward? We need a volunteer so that you can win the game.
Raise your hand so you can win. Okay.
Please just say I'm willing as soon as you get one up. What other facts? What other...
Well, one of the things that I came across that I always thought it was just my mom saying that, but pregnant women should give in to their cravings. There's a Canadian superstition that expectant mothers who are craving fish but don't eat it will end up having a baby with a head like a fish. And my mom, I used to crave, when I was pregnant with my second, I craved oranges. I couldn't get enough oranges. That's all I really wanted to eat. And my mom said I should give in to that craving because if I don't eat oranges, my child will be born with an orange on his nose.
I've never heard that one, but that's interesting. Okay, so Mary Lou says she's here.
She's the first that does.
And Nate says that he's willing. So Nate, we're going to have a volunteer. So if you'll hang on, we'll have you volunteer in game, I think it's game 6.
Okay.
But
stick with us, Nate.
Mary Lou, we'll have you do this one. So Mary Lou, just say whether you think Ida is going to pick the 4-leaf clover or the 3-leaf clover.
Okay.
The game is that simple. If you're right, then the audience wins. And if you're wrong, then the hosts win.
Okay.
Okay?
I'm ready. What do you think, Mary Lou?
So Mary Lou, what's your...
Am I going to get a 3-leaf clover or a 4-leaf
So
clover?
I have a question for you. You know how walking under a ladder is considered to be bad luck, and also opening an umbrella indoors.
Yeah.
I think both of those things are just practical matters. That if you walk under a ladder, you endanger the person using the ladder, and if you open an umbrella indoors, they have these little points on the end of them, and you like poke somebody in the eye, and so I think they developed from that.
Well, I read something about walking under a ladder had something to do with they used to use a ladder to get people to the gallows to hang them. So walking under there was bad luck.
Yeah, it was associated with the gallows.
I don't like that.
You know, also there's some speculation that it could be associated because when a ladder leans against something, it makes a triangle, and and you're breaking the Trinity triangle. So there's lots of different theories on why it is. But I honestly think it's just a lot of like painters who said, "Don't walk under the ladder."
How you'll knock me over. That's right. Mary Lou thinks I'm going to get a 4-leaf clover.
All right, so here it is. So we have these 2 envelopes. One of them has a 4-leaf clover in it. I don't know which, and one of them has a 3-leaf clover in it. I don't know which. Neither does Ida.
Nope.
They're identical, and so she's going to choose from them. Which one do you choose?
This one.
All right. So Mary Lou says that you get 4. So if you're right, you win and the audience wins.
I'm pulling it out now. Oh, this really is hermetically sealed. Oh, it's 3.
She got 3. Just to show you that we're not cheating. Here's the other one. It's a 4-leaf clover. So I win, and the hosts win. Ties it all up again.
Cow wins.
I'm ahead now by.
And
did you? Is that true? Did I win all 3?
Yeah.
And the hosts win. This is not good. This is
the
the opposite of what I thought. This is looking like a pie.
Yeah, for you.
Oh boy. Okay. So we can still come back. There's still the possibility. The game is afoot. So a rabbit's foot, in fact.
No, I don't like that one.
Cutting off it. Well, yeah, you already ate the rabbit, so it's not a big deal.
I wouldn't eat a rabbit
if you use its lucky rabbits. All right. Okay. So we're gonna play this. We're gonna play the classic straw game.
Oh, okay. That
right.
One I think
so this one, Ida is gonna pick a straw. Then I'm gonna pick a straw, and the audience will get the 3rd straw. You'll get the one that remains.
Okay.
Here are the straws.
Mm-hmm.
Right here, 1, 2, 3. We don't know which is which. My family rearranged them, so we don't know which is the long straw, and they're down in like cardboard. Corrugated cardboard, so we can't tell which one's long. You would be able to tell as soon as you start to pull it out, because the longer one takes more force to pull out. But so when you touch it, you've chosen.
Okay.
Okay. So you can't.
I can't cheat.
That's right. The second that you've touched it, let me bring up the big. The second you've touched this, you have chosen your straw. So you want to go first?
Yeah.
Touch carefully. So it's just whoever has the longest straw. And they're all 3 different heights. That's not looking good, Ida.
This was pretty short.
All right, let me take this one. So mine is longer than yours, so I win.
Okay.
That's good for you, for me to win.
Okay. And then the audience.
And the audience is longer than mine.
Okay.
So the audience wins and I win.
Oh, cow.
It's
I'm
getting
enjoying
tight.
this game now. I never thought I'd be so glad to be a loser. But I'm delighted to be a loser.
Oh, I see a pie coming my way.
Okay. Here's an audience.
I never contemplated, actually.
That's this one, right?
The audience.
Yes. The uniquely the same.
No, they didn't win. Oh, they have the long straw? Is that how it worked? So they win, yeah.
I think that's
how it works. That's how it works. So see, it's we have 3, and the audience has 2. So it's close. We could get out of this pie.
I'm ready. Okay.
I don't know why, but my machine is talking to me. Alexa, stop.
Well, if only we all listened like that.
We said something that sounded like about like her name.
Hi, Patty. Hi, Al.
All right, so hang on, Patty and Al, because there's about to be a pie potentially.
That's right.
We're within just
pie
a question.
In the face. Okay.
All right, so this is it, round 6.
The last round.
This is the last round, but the last round, as I said at the beginning, is worth 2.
Oh, okay.
All right, and so it would be possible for us to come back, all right, or let's see, it would be possible for you to end up tied. Nope, you won't end up tied. But there is a little caveat. So all we're going to do is, this is a deck of cards. It's never been opened before. Can you see that it's shiny? That's the plastic shiny part. So I've not rigged it in any way. There is no rigging involved. It's a deck of cards, and all we're going to do is pick a card. So this is the part where Nathaniel is going to pick a card.
Okay, Nate.
So Nate can pick a card, any card from 1 to 52. You can name. You can make it as high as you want, but I'd rather not count 52 cards. But you're welcome to.
Okay,
and
Nate, give us a number between 1 and 52.
Basically, we're just playing high card. Whoever picks the high card. Then Ida's going to pick a card, and I'm going to pick a card. Now, here's the interesting caveat. The high card gets 2 points, all right? But if you pick a queen, and we'll do it in order, you win right away. So if Nate picks a queen first time out, the game is over. He wins.
Okay.
Right? You and I will still pick our cards because we have to see which one of us wins. But a queen is like the trump card. It wins the whole thing, not just round 6.
Everything.
But everything.
Okay.
All right. So everything could be reversed in this one game, and
it is sealed, Al. Nate, we're waiting for a number between 1 and 52.
It seems like it's going to be hard for me to open this. So take your time here. Here we go. Over here on the side. Do you have scissors over there?
I do have scissors.
Wait, I got it. Nope, I didn't get it.
Oh, Nate gave us a number.
Okay. So hang on. Don't even tell me the number.
I'm not going to tell you the number till it's time.
Because I have to shuffle. Like this is a regular deck, so we know that it's in deck order. Huh. I didn't count on not being able to open the deck of cards.
It was going to be real simple, just. But that's the way things work around here.
All right, there we go.
It kind of reminded me this awkward silence. There was
awkward
one of the
silence.
That was one of the.
I'm going to do this in front of everybody. I'm going to shuffle it in front of everybody so everybody knows
that I came up with was whenever Al's asking if there's jokers.
There are jokers. We'll take the jokers out. So there's a joker in the front, taking that one out. And I don't know, is there a joker on the other side? Yeah, one on the other side. And
all right.
Bicycle cards have another card. But no, there aren't that. So now how do I shuffle this so that
we trust you? Just shuffle.
I could shuffle it right on top here. So I think you have to do 6. Go ahead and tell your thing. I think you have to do 6 shuffles to make it a legitimate.
Whenever there's an awkward silence and you're around this group of people and there's an awkward silence, it means that there's an angel overhead. I like that.
Yes.
We have so many superstitions that are horrible.
Ida and I did research, and she did research on all the good superstitions.
I wanted to find the happy ones, and it's like,
I did all the ones about like
don't ever sleep with your head facing north, or you're gonna.
You don't like those.
I don't like those. I like to think happy thoughts.
Hey Ida, what happens if a bird goes to the bathroom on you?
Oh, it's good luck. It's good luck.
It's good luck if a bird goes to the bathroom.
Yes.
That's another one of those pragmatic things. See, that was a mother. Mother's out in the playground with a kid, and the kid
it plops on
gets a
them.
bird on them. The kid is like traumatized, right? And Melissa says, no.
It's good luck.
Good luck. It's good luck. It'll be okay.
Let's go get some ice cream.
Anyway, I don't know if I've done maybe 4 shuffles. I haven't really been counting. But I'm in between the shuffles. I'm also doing a little bit of like reorganizing.
We are trusting you, Calvin, because you're the one that's going to get the pie in
I
the face, not me.
I just heard that it takes 6 shuffles to actually get it random.
Oh, okay.
So I'm going to do at least 6.
Okay. I think this is 6.
Do you think?
Yeah. All right. Ready?
All right. So just to review, if you get a queen,
I hope you get.
That's it. All right. So here we go.
Nate, it says number 18.
Number 18. So putting number 1 down, 2, 3, 4. It'll be the 18th card. 5, 6, 7, 8, 9,
Nate.
10, 11, 12, 13. This is riveting. 14, 15.
He could have said
16,
52.
17. And here's his card right here.
Nate.
The 18th card.
And it is. What is it?
What's that say, Ida? Let me bring up the bigger screen. It's the 7 of clubs. Not a very good card, actually.
No.
Not a very good card. So, Ida is going to be picking the card that's going to represent the hosts.
Okay.
All right?
You trust me to pick
the host. And so I'm leaving the 7 out. So where can we... I'll just put the 7 right there. But all the other cards... Oops, it fell.
It went flying.
But all the other cards are still right here in the deck.
Okay.
So...
I get to pick any card.
Let me fan them out so that everybody can watch. They don't look... Oh, wait. I can't do it that way. Or if you look on the screen, you'll be able to tell what...
Well,
I'll do it this way.
He doesn't trust me. That's
no,
so
you're
funny.
a cheater. No, you're not a cheater. I mean, you could. I don't want to give you the opportunity to cheat. All right, here it is. For 2. Is that a queen?
It's a queen.
Or is it a jack? It really is a queen.
It's a queen.
You picked a queen.
What does that mean? It's good, whatever it is.
It's not good, Ida. No, it's fine. It's good for you.
Is it?
So you'll be happy. Hold on to your queen. So the queen beats the 7, right?
Uh-huh.
So that means the hosts get another. But the queen is the trump card. So you just automatically win.
But the winner is the loser.
Right? I was winning.
Yeah.
So now you automatically win, which means all of these go over to you, Ida.
No.
Congratulations, Ida. You've won on the last card by picking a queen. Who would have ever thought? I promise you, folks, that was not rigged. There was no way in which that was rigged.
I feel like I'm going to cry. Wait a minute.
So.
Okay.
Should we go back to slide 1 and just review how the rules work? Here's the slide. Right here, point number 3. Whoops, that's the wrong one. Point number 3. The loser wins. That would be me. And that would be the audience at home. So I lost, and the audience lost, and we win. Which means it's time for the pie.
Oh, my gosh.
So,
Nate is saying yay. You know what, Nate? You are supposed to be my friend.
So can you turn down your computer or slide it out of the way? I don't want to get pie on it. Here's a nice little pie pan. Now, so what we're going to do here is I've gotten an edible horseshoe.
Nice.
It's made out of cake. So that's what you're going to have to get out of that pie. And we'll just make the pie out of whipped cream. Oops.
Because it's messier?
Huh?
Because it's... I really thought you had the most, Calvin.
I was winning the whole way.
Joel says, did Cal draw? He could get a queen too.
No, the first card. The rules were the first card. So I can
trying,
draw.
Joel.
Thank you, Joel. I could draw, but it doesn't matter. Even if I drew a queen, you'd still win.
Okay.
Well, let me think about that, because it would mean that I won. No, you win. So there's no way. Yeah, there's no way.
There's no way for me to get out of this.
No way to turn it
Thank you.
A nice try.
But it's going to be good. I think I can do this without making too much.
So here we go. So now we're going to make pie.
Don't make it too...
No, I won't put much.
Wait. You're evil.
Okay. So you want me to hold... So let's move these so that we can get a good view. Because this is gonna be the thumbnail for sure. And here I want to just. Do you want to put this over yourself so that you don't get all messy? So you have to eat the pie without your hands. So you might want to take your glasses off.
I just have to get. Okay.
All right. So you can hold the thing with your hands because you're not going to use your hands. Get down.
Okay.
Down,
I'm
Sayla.
taking off my glasses. All right.
All right. So
all
where
I have to do.
So where would you like me to put the pie? Are you going to hold it? Get
I don't
down.
know. Where do you want me? Do I hold it? How do I get in there?
Huh? Just all you have to do is just reach in with your face and pull that thing down. Stay down.
It's gonna get all over me.
No, it's not. Here we go. This is the worst. You don't even get a pie in her face. She has to get it. She has to get it herself. Did you get it? Come on, get it. Take a breath. Don't breathe in while you get it. Just pull the thing out. That's all you have to do. Aw, Ida, what you do for this? So there you go. Nicely done. Here. All right.
Oh no. Ugh. It's in my nose.
Nate has always wanted you to have a pie in your face. Here, I got you. Here's a washcloth. Oh, there's some down on your neck too. And get down, Sayla.
Oh, ick. Well, I'm so glad I did my makeup and my hair and.
All right, so while Ida cleans up, I'm gonna jump to the jump to the joke of the day, but you're gonna have to do the saying of the day pretty soon.
How can I do that being serious?
But we'll start with the joke of the day.
Okay.
And our jokester is Megan Ritchie. Megan Ritchie has a joke for us, and so she was thinking about superstitions because she knew that we were going to have a superstitious show. Ah. So here's what Megan says. When it comes to superstitions, I have 3 unwritten rules.
3 unwritten rules.
3 unwritten rules of superstition. What did you think they would be? Here they are. You ready?
Yeah.
Number 1.
Oh.
Number 2 and number 3 with nothing written next to them.
And I'm the one who gets the pie in the face.
Those are the 3 unwritten
That was
rules.
terrible. Oh, Megan. I am so sorry.
Oh, my goodness. All right. You ready to switch over to the saying of the day?
I think
you can
so.
transition.
I can.
All right, here we go.
Since this is the week in which Pi Day falls, I thought I would use this quote. Only love can be divided endlessly and still not diminish. It's a quote by Anne Lindbergh, and I love it. I think that we can't share our love enough, so that's my saying for the week.
Yeah, love. Only love can be divided
and not diminish. Yeah.
Coolio. Thanks, Ida. And thanks for being a good sport about the. There's another towel down here. Do you need one?
No.
Did you
Do I?
did you find a place to put the washcloth? You'll.
I just wrapped it. Oh,
Okay.
the dog is having a field day.
Yeah, that's all right. She'll enjoy it.
Oh, okay. All right. And Mary Lou said she did laugh at your joke. You have a true friend in her.
It was funny. That's a fun.
No,
it was not my joke, by the way. That was
That was
purely
Megan.
Megan's joke.
I know Megan. I love Megan,
do
and
not-
she does not tell those kind of crazy.
I do
bad
not
jokes.
assent to having anything to do with it.
Well, nice try anyway.
I have to tell you, I never in 100 years thought that the Queen rule would actually come into play.
I was so.
The only reason why I did that was because it would be possible to have like a situation in which it was already determined by question number 6. So I just thought I'll just put some like wild thing that would never happen.
And me, I pull the Queen. But whatever.
You're very excited about it. It'll be fun to play that back and then go through and see where you figured
Where
out.
I realized I really lost. Oh well, I'm not that sharp. But...
Oh, so this is it. So there you go, Nate. We got the pie finally.
Yep.
Finally played. And you didn't even just have somebody have to put it in your face. You had to.
I had to put
in
my own face in it.
And the audience, you guys were saved. So we're glad.
Thanks
you're
for
part of
being
it.
here.
I think we will though switch to our say goodbye basically to our YouTube friends. This has been fun. Thanks for coming along, talking about some superstitions with us, particularly Friday the 13th. Try something or other. I don't know what it's called. And you can see some other videos over there on YouTube, and also some referred to down in the discussion below the video. But we thank you for stopping by. I'm uniquely the same. You're uniquely the same. Together, we could change the world. Thanks for coming by. We'll see you next week.